What's goody? It's April 28th. I'm Dominic Peroni.
And I'm Lita Garrison, and you are watching the 12th edition of The Edge for the 2021-2022 school year. Today, we took a look at some root beer floats, wild weather, job fundraisers, job fair, some CAD passes, co-op opportunities, certifications, new pairs, and finally, a new segment of Fill Up with Philip.
Well, folks, it's already that time. It's spring, but recently there has been some unexpected weather this April, and it's not just rain. All right, just Avery Flowers has the story.
As winter changes into spring, many are excited for the warm weather. But that might not be what nature has in mind. This is a weather map from April 17th.
As of the week of April 19th, the Lapeer County area was hit by a sudden snowstorm, covering the mid-April ground in a blanket of snow, not too dissimilar from Christmas time.
Well, I like the snow, but I don't like it in April, so it's kind of crappy. Didn't like it.
I almost had to play a soccer game in it with 3 inches of snow, but then they finally canceled it, so.
Well, sometimes you wake up, truck doesn't want to start because it's too cold.
After the snowstorm, temperatures slowly began to rise into the 60s until the weekend, where temperatures hit a high of 80 degrees before a sudden rainstorm. The rise in temperatures has some excited for the springtime.
Yeah, but I kind of thought like springtime would be now, but the snow kind of ruined it. We had a good weekend where it was like 80 degrees, but now it's like 40 again.
Some are even hoping to get some work done.
Just work outside. Probably gonna buy another car, work on it, flip it, bunch of fun stuff.
As of Tuesday, April 26th, temperatures are back down to a high of 45. This reporter is hoping that spring finally rolls in soon. I'm Avery Flowers, reporting for The Edge.
We're halfway into the year and there is snow. Hopefully, the weather gets better. National Technical Honor Society did a root beer float fundraiser on Tuesday, April 26th. They sold root beer floats at break time in both the morning and afternoon to raise money for various projects. The fundraiser was a success and it raised about $250. Congratulations to the graduating NCHS members.
As most of you know, or for those of you who don't, the Attica Center put together a job fundraiser last Thursday where students could check out some job opportunities. Ethan Knuth has more on the story.
Attica hosted a job fair on April 21st from 12 to 2. Students were able to walk the building and check out all the different places that were hiring and hand out the resumes.
There were over 50 businesses in attendance that students could meet and talk with about job opportunities.
Midwest Commercial Construction out of Emily City. We are general contractor construction. We specialize in commercial. We do steel erection, but we do homes as well.
I am the training and development manager at KMAX. We make fasteners for automotive.
Fieldstone Architecture and Engineering. So we design on the architecture side and engineering side custom and residential homes, commercial buildings.
Each business does different work, but they all have one thing in common: the need for employees.
We're looking to hire some good students and to help them progress their careers after school. We're looking for students that have a positive attitude and would like a career with progression opportunity.
So we are looking for a lot more people. We would like some CAD techs. We need some support on that side to help us with our production homes.
We are here because we need people. We are short on people. We have too much work and not enough people. Just really a good work ethic. You don't have to have a lot of training to start with us because you get on the job training, but good work ethic and willing to work hard, willing to learn, willing to get yourself out there.
The variety of businesses here gave students a better insight of what to expect when joining the workforce after graduation.
It was pretty good. I talked to a bunch of companies, see what they're all about, I made a few resumes just to see if there's any companies that I liked, and that was about it. There was a couple different places that got their cards, but I didn't hand out any resumes.
I kind of expected some smaller companies, not some like super big companies, like ZF, that's pretty big. So it was definitely worthwhile. I enjoyed it a lot.
So I just kind of walked around and took everything I could because everything was free. So I got a bell tire guy. There's some footballs. There's a school bus. It was pretty cool. And I got a bowling hat. That was probably like the best thing ever.
With so many options of work available, some were able to focus in on one that interests them the most.
Probably ZF or McLaren Regional Hospital is probably what stood out the most to me.
Did you apply for those?
I did.
Probably ZF. They're in Lapeer. They do like auto manufacture. So they make a bunch of parts for like chassis. They do like a bunch of chassis components and stuff like that, control arms, all that for cars. So it was pretty cool talking to them.
That's a question. Definitely Big Boy. Yeah.
They just need like people wait tables.
I'd assume. I just like cheeseburgers.
Hopefully the job fair opened ears and brought new opportunities for jobs into fruition. I'm Ethan Knuth, reporting for The Edge.
I hope all those who are visiting the job fair had a good experience.
The DMA classroom was the first class to get unique passes 3D printed by the CAD students. CAD is in the process of printing passes for all of the other classrooms. They printed a toilet for the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing classroom. Classrooms will be getting their passes as they are completed. Keep an eye out in the hallways for them.
Do you have a job, Dominic?
I do not.
Oh man. Well, they need to check out some job opportunities at EdTech. Our editor Evelyn has more on the story.
With the school year winding down here for the seniors at EdTech, whether that's going to college or joining the workforce, students are bulking up their resumes with work experience. Mr. Odell and the Student Services team are in charge of arranging the work-based learning experience for the students.
Co-op is an opportunity where students get to go out to actual work sites, places of business.
It's made a great impact on my class. The kids go out and they learn real-world skills, working for real companies, doing real things, getting paid real money.
With students going into a work environment, they can get a better feel for the field that they are interested in and see if it's truly for them.
So my co-op opportunity is Ultraform Industries. I'm an assistant design engineer.
With over 300 companies and businesses in and around Lapeer County offering co-op opportunities for the EdTech Center for the last 12 years.
They're going into shops like K-Max. They're going into facilities like McLaren Hospital. They're going into restaurants and working there. So there's a lot of neat opportunities throughout the county.
This is Aaron Avely reporting for The Edge.
Ask your instructor about co-op opportunities in your classroom. When students leave EdTech after 2 years, many will leave with knowledge, but only some will leave with a certification. EdTech offers many different types of certifications. Some students can get multiple certifications in one program.
My normal student will get about 10 industry standard certificates. I like to build their resumes up to set them ahead of all the other EdTech program students around the state. I do have some students that have exceeded 30 certificates.
For some students, certifications are required for employment. Each program has areas of study that have its own unique certifications.
There are new faces here at EdTech in 2 programs. Our Lucas Gill introduces us to them.
With the year coming to a close, we would like to introduce 2 new paraprofessionals to EdTech. Mrs. Brennan and Mrs. Hall are both new parapros. They came to help students reach their full potential in the culinary and marketing classes respectively.
I've been a chef for many, many years, and I was ready to start helping other students learn about an industry that I am very passionate about.
EdTech is a new environment for these instructors. They are ready to use their experience and skills in this new environment.
It's been absolutely wonderful. Everyone has been warm and welcoming, and it's been wonderful to meet all the students.
To me, EdTech gives students hands-on skills. I mean, you guys can take what you learn here at the end of your junior year and apply it, at the end of your senior year and apply it, and you have those skills immediately, and I think that's really cool.
We welcome these new paraprofessionals to EdTech with open arms. Report for The Edge, I'm Lucas Gill.
We are wishing these new pairs a warm welcome settling into the EdTech Center.
Do you think you know what your instructor looked like when they were your age? At EdTech, a then versus now posters up in the hallway across from vending machines. You can find pictures of when your teachers were 18 versus what it looked like now. Scan the QR code at the bottom of the poster and fill out the form with your guesses. The person with the most correct guesses will be eligible to win a $10 gift card to the bodega. Phil has resurfaced with the 4th segment of Fill Up with Philip.
Let's see what interesting topics Phil has to talk about today.
Please enjoy.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Fill Up with Phil. This is the 4th episode, and here we have Connor, Ethan's friend.
I guess that's me.
That's you. Isn't that right, Lita?
I can confirm that they are friends.
Alright, first question. Would you rather have unlimited bacon with no games, or games with no games?
Well, I think you really want to go for the latter in this situation, because when you really think about it, you get unlimited games, you see?
Where's the ladder?
The ladder is the second option.
There's no ladder. Where are we going to climb up?
Well, you climb the ranks. That's what you're supposed to do in these sorts of scenarios. This is a capitalist country. That's how you make a living. That's how you get around. That's how you get by.
That is true. We are capitalists.
Alright, next question.
Do you agree that Mug is the best root beer? Why not?
Absolutely not. I think I'd rather gargle anything else in my mouth than Mug. Quite honestly, it is the worst liquid you can possibly consume.
Why?
Because compared to A&W, or literally any other root beer, you might as well be drinking the muddy water, and it might as well be more root beer than it is right now.
But Mug has a pit bull.
I don't care.
How much wind do you need to stop the sun?
How much wind do you need to stop the sun? Wind can't go into space. You need an atmosphere to go out into space.
I thought there, oh yeah, there's no air in space. Is there anything you'd like to say to the camera?
No.
What do you hate the most?
Cameras.
Would you rather have unlimited video games or get a girlfriend?
No. Okay. Now I want you to stand up and sit there for me. All right. Now, why are you here, Phil?
Get some therapy.
Thank you for joining us. That one. Thank you for joining us on Fill Up with Phil.
Well, that was an interesting segment.
That's for sure. Well, that's all for this edition of The Edge.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook,
Instagram,
Twitter, Snapchat,
TikTok,
at The Edge LC.
LC.
I'm Lita Gerritsen.
I'm Dominic Brenner. Signing off.